How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F1 23 My Team mode. And today we're going on to the Spanish Grand Prix, and as you can see, we have our second new livery, per se, for season number 2. And this livery is the second livery that we have in this back-to-back races of Monaco and Spain for a special one-off kind of deal because of a new Mountain Dew flavor. So last episode in Monaco, we had a livery that was for the for one of the new flavors is going to be coming out in spring of this year. I can't tell when. I don't know when in spring. If I had to guess, it's probably like maybe late March, early April is going to come out. But last episode's livery was based off the Mountain Dew Baja Laguna Lemonade flavor that is not out. By the way, these flavors are not out, period. These are liveries to like hype them up in a way, and I'm just kind of winging it as best I can. Seems like you guys did like the one from the Monaco episode, and before the Monaco episode, I actually ended up making a livery for this new Mountain Dew Baja flavor, which I'll tell you guys here in a minute. But I ended up scrapping that one and actually went with a completely different design. So this is the design that we got, and this livery that we have for today, this new livery that we have, is based off the Mountain Dew Baja Point Break Punch. It's like red with some pink into it. Then obviously you got the Baja blue for like, you know, the Baja Blast and all that sort of stuff. But the red and pink is to signify like the fruit punch and all that sort of stuff, all that good stuff. I like the scheme. I like this new one at least. I like how it turned out. You guys can let me know how you like this one. Which one do you guys like more? Do you like the Laguna Lemonade one, or do you guys like the Point Break Punch one? Because, I don't know, I feel like the Point Break Punch one's actually really good. And as you can see, just like last episode, we have matching fire suits for today as well. And Liam's going to be running it too. So yeah, new suits for the both of us. These suits are actually pretty cool looking. If our main colors weren't blue, red, black, and yellow, I would definitely go with these ones. But hey, like I said, it's a one-off kind of deal. So it's nice to have it though. But I will say fire suits do looking pretty good. But yeah, so going into this race, we lead the championship. And we ended up winning Monaco last time out. I can actually show that. So last time out in Monaco, we ended up winning that. Who came P2? Oh yeah, it was Piastri. This is actually the first time this season that there was a double McLaren podium with Piastri P2 and Lando P3. Gasly put on one hell of a showing. I was shocked that he did really, really well. Russell got some good points with the P5 as well. Gasly with yet another stellar performance in Monaco, which is still shocking to me that he's doing super well. And yeah, I mean, just shocked. That Alpine, Gasly in that Alpine is really, really good this season. Coming off that podium in Bahrain, he's just been on that high ever since. It doesn't look like it's gonna be stopping anytime soon. But there wasn't any new point scorers coming out of Monaco. But the point standings are as follows. We lead the championship now, or still, by quite a hefty margin over Carlos Sainz and P2. Sainz for the second race this season did not score any points, so yeah, not looking good on his end. Ferrari actually didn't score any points in Monaco with either Sainz or Leclerc, which is a little bit different. But I don't know. It was definitely something that it didn't really come it didn't really come as a shock to me because it didn't qualify that well, and passing wise in Monaco is like next to impossible, so it was bound to happen. The Sainz maintains P2, Gasly is now P3, Piastri P4, Leclerc P5, Norris P6, Liam P7, pretty good for him. Perez P8, Verstappen 9th, Albon down there in 10th, and you got Ocon 11th, Hamilton 12th, Stroll 13th, and George Russell 14th, followed by Drogovic in 15th, Sargent 16th, and Kevin Magnussen in 17th. And then Tsunoda, Bottas, Zhou, Hülkenberg, and De Vries are still the 5 drivers that have yet to score a single point. AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo so have yet to score anything thus far, which is a little bit alarming for both of them. Over on the constructor side, we lead Ferrari by 46 as we head into Spain. McLaren is P3. They've closed the gap on Ferrari. They're only 19 points back from them. Red Bull's 4th, Alpine 5th, Williams in 6th. Mercedes is now 7th, so they're actually ahead of Aston, who's now P8. Then you got Haas 9th, AlphaTauri 10th, and Alfa Romeo in 11th. So, definitely getting down to that point in the season where almost halfway through and can't really be making a lot of mistakes, and you got to score as many points as you can if you want to stay in the championship or just get a point on the board pretty much and just, you know, be happy that you're around. R&D wise, we do have 2. We did end up buying 2 upgrades, one for the front and rear downforce, which won't come in until after Spain, unfortunately, which is fine. I can wait till after Spain for that to come in. But yeah, so just waiting on those 2 to come in, because right now we're actually the third best on Era, which is really damn good. I think the next thing I might do is work on chassis when I get the chance, and then engine-wise, I think we're still good. Yeah, we're still relatively good. McLaren actually passed Aston Martin, so yeah, Aston might be falling off a cliff, but it kind of depends on how they kind of take every single race from here on out. Which, ever since Bahrain, they haven't really done anything since Bahrain. They're the 3rd best team, and yet they have how many points finishes out of both drivers of Lance Stroll and Felipe Drugovich? 2 apiece for them. Like, they were the best team for the first 5 races of the season. I expected them to be up front, but they weren't. They were everywhere but up front. But yeah, I mean, take a look at the progress history. I mean, doing really well for ourselves. It's just the only team that isn't is Aston, and Aston has been stagnant since after Australia for the longest time, and they still are stagnant. I don't know what's going on with them, but hey, what can you do? So, guess we'll go on ahead and advance through time with the second driver external training for Liam. Help up his focus, sharp promotion filming, and now we head on to the Spanish Grand Prix, which is actually grown to be a favorite track of mine because that chicane in the final section is actually gone. And in all honesty, I like the chicane not being there. I like it when I can just go flat out, because that's how you should take it. But that chicane kind of prevented it. So yeah, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop at the race weekend, do practicing and qualifying. I'll meet all of you guys in the race.
Welcome along, everyone, to sunny Spain, specifically to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. So many great moments in Formula One history have been written at this very track over the years, including Michael Schumacher's first win for Ferrari back in '96. That win was in the rain. We might have better weather here today, but we're just as overjoyed to be at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Perez, Smith, Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Albon, Ocon, Drugovich, Magnussen, Stroll, Gasly, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Bottas, Zhou, Sargent, De Vries, and Liam Lawson. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And a warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who's beside me in the commentary box today.
A warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who is beside me in the commentary box today.
Let me ask you about Alpine. We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
Well, there are a few downcast looks within the team this weekend. I think they have been hit fairly hard by these new regs. But this is only the first step down a long road of development. Even if they don't maximise their points today, there are plenty more up for grabs this season.
All right, rolling off P5 today. I feel like in qualifying I could have done a little bit more, but I mean, I pretty much extracted everything I could out of the car. But I think we have good enough pace for a podium, which is nice. And I think we just might get there, but it's an all McLaren front row. They are the fast cars, and especially around here, around Spain here, they're definitely the fastest, period. So I don't know how today will go. We're going to find out, but take a look at the race strategy today. Simple one-stopper mediums onto the hards. The personalized time is actually 2 seconds slower. 2.3 seconds slower, actually. Good Lord almighty. Yeah, just projected. Probably don't need that much fuel in the car. Probably around close to the end of 3 kilograms. Yep. Or an extra 3 laps pretty much. Because God forbid we don't use up all of our fuel towards the end of the race. So yeah, I still like this style of Spain. I still like this track without the chicane. I think this track without the chicane is actually far more better. And if Madrid is actually not the greatest track or whatnot, then we might see the return of Spain. But who knows? Spain might end up being the European Grand Prix for all we know at some point later down the road if they decide to do that. But yeah, so let's go on ahead, hop into this race, and let us see. I want to try to pit this car on the podium. I want to put it on the podium because if we can't win, at the very least, we could try to do our best and get a podium. So we won Monaco in the previous Mtn Dew livery, which is the Laguna Lemonade. Now we're going to try to put this car on the podium with a point break punch because the McLarens are definitely strong today. So let's go ahead, hop into this race, and let us see what we can do. Oh yeah, and our teammate Liam's actually starting in last because I'm guessing he changed some components, which is one of the main reasons why he's starting down there, because he did qualify 16th in Q2, and my guess is he wasn't pushing as hard, which is why he qualified 16th. But I think that's probably one of the reasons why he probably changed the component out and didn't want to use up his car as much as he already had. So sucks that he's not going to be up here, but you know what? I respect him for trying to savor his new components, because it's exactly what I and what anybody else would have done too. Just save the components. Screw it.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Well, alrighty then. Car got off. We got off the line pretty okay, but couldn't really pass Perez or Russell that fast, and then next thing I know, Perez just slams right into Piastri. Takes a front wing end plate off in the process. Ooh, jeez. We're still doing good. Still maintaining P4. We gained a spot off the start, which is nice.
Focus now for the rest of the race.
Just gotta get into a rhythm around here. We should do okay. Yeah, so Perez, I'm guessing, just came in. And Sainz is now quite a hefty distance behind Hamilton, as I completely blew this corner. Damn. But still doing pretty good. still doing pretty good for what we got here. And apparently we have a worn out ICE, so we're down on power, so that's fun. Fun to have, especially around here.
DRS has
Damn.
been enabled this lap. We can use
Put in the
DRS
fastest lap, but I didn't even
1 second
fucking
with the
realize
car
I was gonna
ahead
get
and
it.
with the DRS
Or I didn't think I was gonna get it, rather. Lando's a little bit slow, though. Piastri, Russell, myself, and Hamilton have already caught him. So I think something's wrong with that McLaren already. Ooh, okay, I probably should have lifted through there. Because that could have been quite bad. We're good, though. Fucking about had a heart attack, though. Piastri's going for it on his teammate. He almost got him, but not enough.
Norris has just moved into first place.
Now it's Piastri that moved into first. Norris is still fucking going at him, damn. So is Russell. Better watch out, because we're here now. All this fighting have brought us in. Hello. Knocking on the door of the fucking McLarens and the Mercedes.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.7
Damn.
seconds.
Did not get out of that corner very well, and Hamilton was able to get up alongside me. Not make the pass, though, but he did get up alongside me. Okay, I guess he's just gonna hanging around the inside. Didn't do it, though. Couldn't get the pass there either. McLaren's, or the Mercedes, are now finally coming into their own. It's taken them quite a while for them to do it, but they're finally getting there. They're finding their rhythm. Right now they're 3rd and 5th. They haven't had a great season thus far up to this point.
Okay, clear.
Nope, there's trouble behind. I thought it was Hamilton at first, but it's further back. I think it's Sainz. Look, Norris is going for it. There might be a safety car, so it's probably for the best. He didn't do it. Ooh, boy. Or he couldn't get the job done.
I've got information.
Damn, there went Albon
for you. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
We got the position on Russell, though. And in turn, Hamilton gained a position on Russell. So Norris tried making the move on Piastri, but it did not work. Dams.
Caution, caution.
You get the caution up here.
Okay, be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No
There he is. How's that not a safety car? He is
flags.
close to the fucking track, but okay. Poor Lando. He had the run. He got so close to Piastri, he could have made the move, but the yellow flags were there, so he couldn't. Poor Lando. Poor Lando. The chance was there, but if the yellow flags were cleared sooner, he would have attempted the pass without a doubt. There he goes again. He didn't complete the pass, though. Piastri was able to cut right down in front of him in the nick of time. Lando's definitely gonna keep trying. You might have to wait till pit stops to undercut the hell out of his teammate. That might be the only way he's ever able to get around him this race, or get back around him. It's just by undercutting him like crazy. This is Lando's opportunity right here. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. He went for it and then didn't. I mean, Piastri was kind of in the middle of the racing line, so I can kind of see why Lando did that, but still fucking weird that he did it anyways. And I was not able to fucking turn through that fast left-hander, or right-hander, excuse me, that Hamilton was able to gain something on me. Son of a bitch.
By about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Here they go again. God, because they slowed up, I had to slow up too, a ways back. I didn't want to run into them, and it got the fucking Mercedes of Hamilton and Russell to catch right back up. Come on, you two. Like, I know Piastri doesn't want to give up the lead or anything, but damn. Norris is under pressure from behind because of me, but then also it's not only just that, he's got fucking Hamilton and Russell just right behind me. If I can't get the job done, then they fucking go after him instead. Or I hit that little curve right there and going up to that DRS section, and I lose all my time. This is Lando's best chance right here. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Piastri can't do nothing. And just like that, the McLaren swap around has happened, where now Norris is leading over Piastri. My car still does not want to turn. Shit. Sometimes it will, sometimes it just fucking won't now through there. God bless it. You wanna know what's funny? Piastri's actually gonna get Lando back here, and Russell Pine's getting Hamilton. And Piastri did not go for it either. But now both Mercedes are actually fighting behind.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels.
And Russell got Hamilton. And I think my AC is as like 60% because the symbol for it popped up on the right side in orange.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hard next time.
Well, we're coming up on the pit window, and Piastri just made the move around his teammate for the lead. These McLarens are really fucking going at it. I'm just back here watching this all unfold. I'm watching. I got the two McLarens in front of me fighting, and then I got the two Mercedes behind me fighting. It's like, bro, like I'm just watching all this shit. Got front row seats to two fights all at once. Let's go. McLaren teammates fighting for the lead, and Mercedes teammates fighting for fourth. However, if Piastri can run away from Lando, which is doubtful, Lando might be vulnerable to us. But I doubt that Lando's going to be... I doubt that Lando's going to, like, fall back from his teammate. I don't think he's going to get out of DRS at any given point. Well, funny enough, Russell's in. I just slammed right into the gravel.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time.
Lando's going for it again on Piastri. He does make the move stick. Liam's now in. Liam probably started on the softs, now that I think about it. And yeah, that was a quick pass for the lead between Lando and Piastri. And now Hamilton is free to attack us. We've been free to attack these McLaren boys for a while, but fuck, man, they're quicker. They're quicker in the straight line. And I don't think their tires are as worn out as mine either. They kind of been saving them. Most are just kind of wanted to hang back and just see how this fight would unfold. And now Lando's actually driving away from Oscar. I'm wondering if one of these McLaren guys are pitting. Will it be Oscar? Will it be Lando? Will it be neither? It is neither. Neither of them came in. So did neither did Hamilton.
Okay,
well, now we're coming in this time.
So push now, push.
If I really wanted to, I stretch this all the way to lap 24, but I don't feel like doing that. Curious as to where Russell's going to come out in exchange, or compared to us four, actually, of Lando, Piastri, myself, and teammate Hamilton. I'm really curious as to how all that's going to be shaken up. And if Russell can gain anything on us, which he might, but that just depends. Depends on how fast he is, on whatever tire he's on. All right, coming in this time. Lando follows. And so does Hamilton. There we go. And Leclerc behind also is coming in as well. So we're going on the hards. Or they're on the hards, and we'll be on the hards as well. Ah, fucking Christ, team.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
The team held me, and I got passed by Hamilton. Fuck, dude. I was hoping to stay out ahead of Hamilton, not get passed by him. I didn't see Russell when there was cars coming by, so he may not have gotten the better end of the stick out of all that. I don't rightfully know, though. Alright, now I guess we're just gonna try to run down Hamilton and try to gain back maybe P3 if that's what it's gonna be. Wait, oh, holy shit, Russell's so far ahead. I just saw him on the fucking on the mini-map. He's gonna be the leader coming out of all of this. Holy shit. He jumped us by a fucking margin. Russell jumped us by a fucking lot, dude. So there's Sainz.
Okay, push. Gaps
and then there's Piastri ahead.
1.9 seconds.
Well, damn. I'll be. That is something I did not think would happen. I don't think this ICE problem is helping either, because we are down on power too, so yeah. Definitely not the happiest right now with that, or when it comes to that, so yeah. I'm a little bit pissed, but not much. I'm trying to extract as much as I can out of this car, in all honesty. So yeah, Russell just jumped 3 cars. Because he was already ahead of Hamilton when he made a stop. And I'm curious what tire he's on, too. Lando put in the fastest lap. We got faster.
Norris has just put in the fastest lap
Damn.
of the race so far.
Never mind, Leclerc did.
Gap to your teammate behind
Hamilton going for it on Piastri.
16.9 seconds.
Oh, wow. Okay, car. Dipped the tire off the track for or onto the grass for a second, and it just went straight left. Damn. Okay. Damn, Leclerc is getting quicker on that Ferrari. We gotta be wary of him. He's close. Closer than ever now. He's closing the gap, and it's fucking terrifying. Oh, trouble behind. It's Leclerc!
Green flag.
I think Leclerc just spun out by himself. Oh, no! He was pushing too hard to try to catch us, and he spun himself out. And it's a safety car.
No overtaking. Reduce your
oh,
pace. Keep your delta
damn.
number positive as we form up.
Oh, can pass the safety car at least. Oh, Leclerc. I think he just pushed too hard, trying to catch us. That's like the only other reasoning that could have caused the safety car. Probably stacked up a lot of people in the process. Well, this changes everything. Because now, the lead that Russell had over Lando is now gone. And we are technically in prime position to take it away from him. All 4 of us. Because it seems like the main 4 this whole race, or the main 5 actually this whole race, has been Norris, Piastri, Hamilton, or Norris, Piastri, myself, Hamilton, Russell. We've been the main 5 all race. And now this is going to be very interesting to see who's going to take it. Will Russell be able to hold on? Or will one of us 4 take it? I have no idea. We're going to find out when we go back racing, though. Just got to catch the safety car first. All right, well, we've caught the back of Hamilton and the safety car. So now it's time to wait on everybody else and figure out our game strategy. Because I think, yeah, it looks like Russell's on the mediums, just like Verstappen is behind. So this is going to turn into a race of. Oh damn, Bottas is out under safety car. Shit, holy, okay. Well, there's another race that Bottas won't be scoring a point in. But yeah, the main question now is, can Russell hold on to the lead on those mediums? And will us drivers on the hards be able to pass him, or will he just hang on? He might be able to hang on. But we did get a DNF under the safety car, which is Bottas, which is pretty interesting. All right, so here is Leclerc trying to catch us and just gasses it a little too much, and just ends up spinning out, and he ends up reversing it. He's trying not to go into the gravel trap, but he ends up doing so, and it takes quite a while for the safety car to kick in. But yeah, now he's just a ghost there. But now I think the safety car actually has kicked in. But yeah, you can see him reversing even more, get the car back on the track. And yeah, that was pretty much the end of his race, or a good, not end of his race, but that was pretty much the end of his good finishing position that he was going to have with just that one spin that he ended up having. Riding on board with him, you see myself and everybody else ahead, and he's just pushing super hard, and then just too much throttle sends him around. Now I don't know why the AI ended up doing that, but like even anyone in their mother, or everyone in their mother knows that the minute you hit the apex of this corner, the last thing you want to do is to gas it, or to put more throttle into it than you have to. I'm pretty sure Leclerc got a little excited that he was catching me, and he saw me, but yeah, just too much throttle, and you can see the car's drifting, and just spins like a top. But I've always said, the AI, them making mistakes is nice, and he was catching us at a rapid pace, and then boom. All it took was too much throttle, and not only did it cause him to spin out and ruin his chances of a really good finish, but it also cost Russell too, because now he don't got that big lead anymore. You wanna know what he's got? He's gonna have to fucking hold off 4 guys that have been on his back bumper the whole race because of this one little incident. You can thank Leclerc for all this too.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap.
Almost just ran into the back of Hamilton, but safety car coming in.
Safety car in this lap.
We're gonna have 10 laps to go when we go back racing. You got Russell, the 2 McLarens, and got Hamilton behind. So the McLarens are sandwiched in between both the Mercedes. And then you got us in 5th, and then everybody else from Sainz to Verstappen, and then the 2 Astons, and then the Haas. Wow, I thought I was in 4th already. Never mind.
Okay, clear. Mercedes drivers just moved into 1st place.
Was able to make the move on Hamilton's stick. Now Piastri trying to make his move on Norris' stick. Russell was able to hold the lead. And Norris looks like he's going to keep the spot. And we went for it on Piastri. Probably didn't need to. But you never know when that fucking McLaren's gonna just get a sudden burst of speed and pass you. Now we're up to 3rd. We got Russell and Norris ahead. So we kind of just split the McLaren and the Mercedes off. 2 in front of... We got 1 McLaren and 1 Mercedes in front of me, and then 1 McLaren and 1 Mercedes behind me. And with me being down on power, this is going to be something else, to tell you that. Norris is going for it now.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
He's going to try to pass him without any DRS.
The McLaren drivers just completed a pass for the leader race.
That's complete a pass for P2. Holy shit. Now we have Lando on our sights. I can try to pass him, but I don't think I'm going to be able to hold the lead even if I do because of the ICE wear that I have. Damn, Russell got screwed over by that safety car so hard, his tires are basically done. And there we go. We are now in the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. Well, Lando's going to come back at us, though. That Piastri and Russell and Hamilton behind are fighting. Seems like Piastri got the move down. Or done, rather. We got the clean air, but I'm curious as to how long I'm going to be able to hold on to this for. It's probably not going to be long. I might be able to lead a lap, but that's about it. Yeah, Lando's pretty close. I don't got the ERS to play with. He'll get the spot, though.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I can sure as hell try. I don't know why my game froze right there. There was absolutely no reason for it to, but it just did. I'm gonna have Piastri behind, right up my gearbox, it seems.
By 10.8 seconds.
And the DRS is helping out a little bit to keep me ahead of Piastri. Hamilton just made a move on his teammate. Russell got dicked over hard by that safety car. He's not even on the podium anymore. I don't know why that popped up. Please go away, because I don't know why you popped up. If you're telling me my tires are worn out, that I'm highly aware. You don't need to pop up the fucking MFD screen to tell me. Just automatically. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm almost out of the DRS range of Lando. And I don't got any ERS on the straight. Getting loose right there did not help. Piastri might get me. Because I don't think I can get Lando. Ay, ay, ay. 3 laps to go, and... yeah, I'm slowly losing time to Lando. This ICE problem is not helping. I'm pretty sure if I let Piastri by, it's not going to be the end of the world, in all honesty. Russell's still fighting Hamilton behind us. I'm trying, but this ICE is affecting us pretty fucking good when we're down on power. We might have the aero, we might have the chassis a little bit, but damn it, we need that power to stay with them. Can't just bank all on aero. Gotta have an engine with power in it to fucking do that, too. And right now, it's not doing it. But from the first time all race, I'm now out of DRS range from Lando ahead.
We're catching the car ahead. Well done, but be aware, these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
I'm just gonna let Piastri go on by. I can't fight him. I feel like I held him up enough to where I don't want to hold him up anymore. He's got 2 laps to catch Lando.
We've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
But McLaren are now on par for a 1-2 right here. So they definitely got that going right now. Yeah, the power just going out of the corners is just not there. Just not there. Just not quite enough.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I might be able to get Piastri back. And no, I'm not going to be able to, actually. I had speed, but then the ERS ran out super fast. And my AC is at 67%. Going down rapidly. Or going up rapidly in percentage. But nonetheless, we're still here in third, which I'll take any day of the fucking week. Alright, well, through this section one more final time. Lando is finally going to win in F1 23. And McLaren will get a 1-2 to make it even better for him. Get off a near-perfect week.
Yes, mate, I'll take
Lock
that.
out the
Well
front
done.
row.
We're really happy with the podium
And then they
down
get
here, so
the
well
win
done.
and a
Yes.
1-2 in the race. It's a nice job to them. Max Verstappen, driver of the day. Max did really well today. Probably a P6 or 7.
What a fantastic Grand Prix that was, and an excellent win for McLaren. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much a collaborative process.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track.
Well, congratulations to Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, and that entire McLaren team. They had a really good day today. They deserve that 1-2. They deserve the win, especially. And this is Lando's first time since Season 2, I believe, of F1 22, that he's won a race. He came so close so many times in Season 1 last season. And funny enough, out of those races that he was denied a win, we were the ones that came out on top to win it. Today, he took advantage of a situation where my ICE was pretty worn out, and he just drove like there was no tomorrow. He was on it. But still, what a drive, what a race. Good job to that entire outfit. That's really nice to see a 1-2 for that McLaren team. So yeah, congrats to Lando, congrats to Oscar. We get a P3, I'll take it. Mercedes, they're on the comeback with Russell with a P4 and Hamilton with a P5. Really, really good. And this is really helping Mercedes now. And the constructors. Carlos Sainz, after a non-point scoring finish in Monaco, gets P6. And then Verstappen 7th. A double Aston Martin podium with Stroll P8 and Drugovich P9. And Pierre Gasly snags the final point from Kevin Magnussen in P10. And then you got Magnussen 11th, Leclerc 12th, Ocon 13th, Hulkenberg 14th, Perez down to 15th, Lawson only went up to 16th, Tsunoda down to 17th, Zhou down to Zhou 18th, Sargent 19th, De Vries in 20th, and then Valtteri Bottas 21st, and Alexander Albon 22nd. So, yeah, 2 DNFs today. That was, I don't know why I was expecting more, but that's pretty usual. Pretty darn good race. Pretty darn good race. Check out the standings. See where everybody is now. So coming out of Spain, Carlos Sainz is now 55 points back from us. So he is now a full 2 races behind in P2. But look at that. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri are 3rd and 4th. 61 points. Lando Norris is 3rd, 61 back. Piastri is 4th, 63 back. So they could mount a title challenge And so could Sainz, but that Ferrari needs to get better before they can even do that. But the McLarens, they can fucking get there, and it's really impressive, and it's kind of scary to think about, too. Gasly's P5, Leclerc is in 6th, Liam Lawson 7th, Verstappen's now 8th, Perez is 9th, Albon down to 10th, and then there's Hamilton in 11th, Russell in 12th, Stroll in 13th, Ocon 14th, Drogovic 15th, Sargent 16th, and Kevin Magnussen still in 17th, and then you still got Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Zhou, and De Vries that have yet to score a single point. Over on the constructors side, we still lead now ahead of McLaren by 37 points in P2. Ferrari is now down to 4th, or 3rd, excuse me. Red Bull is 4th. Alpine is in 5th. Mercedes moved their way up to 6th in the standings. Williams is in 7th. Aston Martin 8th. Haas 9th. And AlphaTauri 10th. And Alfa Romeo in 11th. So, the McLaren boys, they're doing really fucking good. Coming off a 2nd and a 3rd in Monaco to a 1st and a 2nd here in Spain. It's a pretty big deal. And really their closest challenger is us. And just I don't want to dog on Liam, but it's mainly been me. And it's probably just going to be again, and the only people that could take it to McLaren is me. Like, I love Liam. I know he'll do great, but that's just what it is right now. It's probably gonna be a battle between me, Lando, and Piastri. So it's kind of how I see it. But all in all, really good race today. Was on a podium for this Mtn Dew Point Break Punch livery, and we were able to do that. So I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Whenever those 2 flavors come out, I will do a review on them. I'll try to, at least. I'll get them and then just, like, try to remember to do a review. But yeah. P3, I'll take it. Especially in Spain, where it's been notoriously not our best track. But this version of Spain, I like it a lot. Alright, so the next race is the Canadian Grand Prix, one of my favorite tracks to go to. And we have a sponsorship renewal for Zero and Neon. So, pretty sure both sponsors are actually pretty good. I like them. So don't feel like changing it, so we'll just renew both, because why not? And then we'll head on over to activities. Get weight training for Liam. Second driver peer and filming, which will help out. And then we'll do aero team building. Well, actually, yeah. We'll do aero team building. And then messages. Hey, that was a nasty ERS fault you ran into out on the track. Speaking with the team, looks like we can add an ERS failure? When did that happen? I didn't even know I didn't even know that I had an ERS failure. Did it happen like under the safety car maybe? Because I didn't have any issues with it. I don't recall that. Weird. But yeah, if we take a look at like Neon's qualifying P4 better and Zero is to achieve a podium finish. So there's a main reason why I'm keeping Neon, and I'm hoping that at least somebody will understand why I'm keeping Neon. If they've been paying attention to the way the car looks. You know, that would be pretty funny if someone found out about it. So yeah, I think I might want to get some new things in. Maybe not a new MGUK, but definitely a new ICE. So we'll put in a brand new ICE. MGUK should be okay. We'll then do the MGUH. Energy store might have to change that. Turbocharger, we'll change that. Control electronics is fine, and gearbox I think is okay for at least another weekend. Energy store has lasted this long, so I'm going to try to push it a couple more races. Or I'm going to try to push it this race and then the next race, which will be Austria. Because I want to see if I can push the energy store just enough to where this one will be done for the first half, and then I can use this one for the last half of the season. So we'll just kind of do it that way. Control electronics will replace gearbox. I'm going to replace that. And why not? We'll put in a brand new MGUK. screw it. And then the energy store I'm going to try to keep going, and the control electronics has actually been lasting longer than I thought. But yeah, so now let's go on ahead and see what kind of upgrades we can get. So we have 2,600. So what I want to do, I definitely want to get this rear floor under tray, because it helps us out in aero, and we need as much help in aero as possible. And look at McLaren on aero. Holy shit. We're doing so well everywhere else that we just look at chassis and fucking McLaren is ahead of everybody. But we'll eventually get this to Spec 3, and then we'll get all these unknown upgrades as well. And then over on the engine side, I was debating if I should get the reshaped combustion chamber or get this exhaust, and I want the exhaust. So let's go on ahead and get that. Helps us out more in engine, and then when we get enough resource points, we'll get this reshaped combustion chamber, and then we'll buy that, because then it helps us out with the fuel. Yeah, it helps alter the pressure and temperature inside the line for more fuel efficiency, combustion process, and then this is the final fuel efficiency that we'll need. And I don't think there's anything else that I get just by finishing up these two, so yeah, it's just all Spec 3. Got a supplier upgrade, so that's nice. Yeah, so looks all good there. So all those upgrades should put us back ahead of McLaren. We should hopefully get those 2 aerodynamic upgrades, because if we don't get them in before Canada, that ain't gonna be good. We do have 17 million, and I do want to help Liam out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get personnel to Spec 3. So we're gonna up his experience, because his experience is more important in all honesty. So boom, there we go. So now with that extra 5, his experience will go from a 59 to a, oh god, I think it's like 64. I think it's a 64 rating, depending, but that's how much faith I have in Liam. And I'm not spending any more, because literally after Austria, I need to re-sign him. So that's why I'm not doing anything until then. But dude, look at his focus. He's at 96 focus. Holy shit. And he's at 92 rating. That is fucking insane. But the car that we have, though, like, it needs more improvement. And damn, are we gonna get there? We bet we're going to. We're gonna fucking get there. Trust me. We're gonna fucking get there. But yeah. Changing out our previous driver, which I already fucking forgot who it was. Who was my previous driver? Teo. That's who it was. It was Teo that was my previous driver. Changing out Teo was the best idea that I had in my fucking life. Damn. But yeah, that should help. I think, when will this come in? So June the 20th. So it'll come in after Canada. So it comes in pretty much with every other upgrade, it seems. But yeah, so that's actually gonna do it. So I want to thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below for more. Next race is the Canadian Grand Prix, one of my favorites, one of my all-time favorites, as a matter of fact. And this has been a track that's been well known to be very, very good to us and the team, and our teammates as well. So yeah, and also, where am I on chat? On aerodynamics, I'm kind of curious now. Okay, with all these upgrades, it'll put us at a McLaren and Aston. I'm hoping they come in. I'm really gonna fucking hope that they come in. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. My name is Chris. I'm out. I'll see you later. Have a great day. Peace out. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, everyone. I love you guys so very much. And goodbye.